Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of The Bachelor. This one was the ladies tell all. Well, title's a little misleading because they certainly did not tell all. Alright, so this episode, Chris Harrison has to do a little bit of work. He usually gets off pretty easy because all he usually says is, wait for your date cards and final rose, take your time, say goodbye. Alright, so this time he actually had to work for a couple hours. Brad sat down with Chris and the show is going green this time because they have recycled Brad. He's the first Bachelor to get a second shot. So let's talk about some of the ladies this season. Fang, yeah, you know her as Madison. Brad liked her, but unfortunately she didn't like him, and she made a quick exit when she realized that these other ladies were pathetically for real. Brad can't handle death, and he can't handle Chantel. I'm having a feeling that he's afraid of being found out that he's already embalmed, because he's kind of a stiff. Alright, Michelle, she's a whole box full of nuts, and I'm not even talking like good nuts. She's like unsalted peanuts. They're not good. Bachelor Pad is back. That's the news. This summer. They have got a sleazy, skanky pool of pimps and hoes to choose from, and they got to put them to work because they need the money. So they include Casey. You remember the guy, Marvin the Martian? Yeah. Guard and protect her heart. He's back. What a creepy club to be in. I am so glad I am not part of that. Alright, so let's get the taste out of my mouth here. The ladies are back. I hardly remember these chicas because they left so not an impression on me. Ashley H is now brunette. I gotta admit, it kind of freaked me out the entire episode. Chris was so excited with this season though because the girls were catfighting from the word go. It was like, row. From the very beginning, from like the first day. And that Michelle, she's a real piece of work. She's very complicated. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Jackie who was like, you're a spider because you're creepy and everybody's afraid of you. I'm going to have to admit that. And I think that description only scratches the surface of complex Michelle. Michelle whips up some tears because she's borderline crying the entire time. I'm going to say borderline fake crying. Then she blames it on missing her daughter, you know, why she was so creepy and so sarcastic, because she was just sarcastic, kids, not creepy. All right, so another nut, Melissa, but you know what? We hardly knew her. I knew her as the girl with the onion breath and who had 4 slices of onion pepperoni pizza. Have you ever heard of gum? I mean, come on. And then Rachel, who cares? I don't even remember her. It was like, what were they there for 5 minutes? Then they pull out Michelle and they put her on the hot seat. And woo, that seat was hot, according to Chris. It's the hottest it's ever been. I'm going to have to disagree with that. She tries to play off her evil again with sarcasm. You know, I wasn't being for real. I didn't want to elbow anyone. I didn't want monkeys to attack anyone, Chris. All right, so, woo, Chris is buying it. And I guess he's paid to buy it, but whatever. She just wants to find love. She just wants to be loved. I think that's bull. Straight up bull. Chris shut everybody down when they started attacking her because she was sitting there like crying like it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen anything so stupid in my entire life. I'm not a bad mom. Stop attacking me for being a bad mom. How could you? You don't know my life. All right, honey, you're a gold digger. I know your life exactly. I've read the tabloids. She thinks Brad should pick Emily. Really? Because your sworn enemy is Chantal. That's a stretch. Not shocked whatsoever. So let's talk about Ashley S., the nanny. She got the first impression rose, and she has been through a lot of bad relationships, which is why she said she had that horrible breakdown when Brad didn't give her the rose. She's okay now, though, kids, but she wants some closure from Brad. And Ashley H., the almost dentist who's now brunette. Remember her last date with Brad? It fell apart. Yeah, faster than a Chinese coffee maker. I don't know. She totally blew it though. It was all her fault. She admits it. And even Chris is sad for her because she loved Brad even though she didn't know it. Or maybe she did. All right, so Brad busts out on the scene. He's impressed with Ashley H's transformation. And Ashley S. steps up and says, "Why did you say I wouldn't make a great wife? Why not? I need some closure, Brad." And he's all like, "I said that? How could I have possibly said that? Who am I to say that?" Nice recovery. All right, so Michelle, Brad thinks she's great. And they're too much alike. That's why it didn't work out. I don't know. Something just doesn't sound right there. You guys figure it out. Ashley H., she apologized for being insecure and wasting Brad's time. She got a hug at the end. I'm thinking second thoughts, Brad? Maybe? All right, so they showed their little side trip to Henna Preschool where they donated a solar geyser, or hot water, as Brad said. We gave them hot water. Isn't that cool? It sounded so corny when he said it. But you know what? It's okay because he's in love, and he's more and more in love every day with his special lady friend that he chose. So then they showed some bloopers. I want to call them stoopers because they were stupid. And some elephants doing it, a girl drinking with her feet, a naked guy on the beach. Well, he wasn't exactly naked, he had shoes on. Next week it's the big shoe. Chantal O., the chubby rich slapper. Or is it going to be Emily, the sweet mother love widow? We'll have to find out next week. And of course, they have to stick in the extra after the final rose. So until next time, much love.